Marjorie Taylor Greene, Culture War, says Democrats want to turn your kids gay. Recently on her podcast, MTG Live, U.S. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene was discussing Tesla CEO Elon Musk. It recently came to light that a SpaceX flight attendant accused him of exposing his genitals to her, rubbed her leg, and offered to buy her a horse if he had sex with her. Even though Musk paid the attendant $250,000 in 2018 to settle the sexual misconduct lawsuit, MTG thinks that the whole thing is a conspiracy by Democrats to smear his image. She said that it is the reason that Musk and Trump turned Republican and why they were charged with sexual misconduct. She said, quote, "If anyone was a Democrat who steps out of line because they've decided they can't go along with the horrible, disgusting, and failing ways of the Democrats, and they actually see the light, see the truth, they go, you know, I'm going to try voting Republican because these people over here make sense. They like everybody. They think our Constitution is for everyone. They don't want to turn your kids gay and have, you know, transgender, and they don't want to kill babies in the womb." End of quote. Watch this.
If anyone who was a Democrat steps out of line because they've decided they can't go along with the horrible, disgusting, and failing ways of the Democrats, and they actually see the light, see the truth, and they go, you know, I'm going to try voting Republican because these people over here make sense. They like everybody. They think our Constitution is for everyone. They don't want to turn your kids gay and have, you know, transgender, and they don't want to kill babies in the womb. And they really want a thriving economy. They want everyone to have money, and they want everyone to have a job, and we kind of care about the border.
I want to jump instantly to say I had not watched her. I haven't watched her. But in light of just the conversation that we just had, I hear similar observations in both observations coming from a completely different place.
Which is very scary.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah, she says, you know, they like everyone, they like everybody except you and me and you and you and you. It's just, the irony is beyond.
What is her purpose? I mean, she has no goodness for Congress since she was elected. All her deal is to create controversy.
That's it.
Does she do anything else in Congress these days?
Makes Sarah Palin look like a brilliant scholar, you know.
Yeah. And that she's the representation of the Christian community is laughable. Is ridiculous. How can she even pretend to be, you know, a good Christian lady? Her story is very colorful. She should not be throwing stones.
Right? Like, she's cheated on her husband like a million times, and she's been like investigated a bunch of other times. Like, she's a hot mess. And she's a CrossFit enthusiast. Those CrossFit people, that's a cult. CrossFit is a cult. I will tell you, if you're in one, run.
And that top, it must have been a really slutty leopard.
Greg, you made me laugh today.
Yeah.
Wow.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is, to the answer to your question, in my opinion, her existence and what she does is to try to create a power base and to make money. And those are the two things that she has done. She's marginalized, definitely among the Democrats, but among most of the Republicans too. She is distanced, even as crazy at times as Mitch McConnell and the House Minority Speaker is. She is distanced. One thing that is, I want to make sure we say out loud, the premise of this culture war argument that she and so many others are making, especially in our state house here in Florida, about we're making our children gay. That is absolutely, there's no question about it. There is no scientific basis for what you are saying. The American Medical Association has said it, the United Nations health divisions have said it. You are gay or you're not gay. You may have spectrums, but it is a scientific fact, not a choice.
You can't make
most
gay.
of us are living proof of it.
Exactly. My parents tried for years.
And I don't think I've ever quoted a meme before, but there's a meme that's going, we're not trying to turn straight kids into queer kids. We're trying to make sure you don't turn queer kids into dead kids.
That's right.
End quote.
No, and we are the proof. We all went to school with straight kids. Yes. We all grew up with brothers and sisters that were straight and parents, obviously. So, and we somehow turned gay with all the influence around, but somehow it did not work on us.
You know, for me, when I hear those two observations, then I go, all right, is what the two of you just said true? And if you find truth in that statement, then you go back to, well, why is someone saying the opposite of that? Because the truth is what was just said. And what you come to is they decide to launch the culture war for what is the reason. And then you find the answer, which is power, control, and money versus someone's life and surviving. We would not choose what we choose. Well, it would be easier to choose something else.
And what if, and just to play, I guess, devil's advocate or something, but so what if someone chooses to be gay? What difference does it make in your life? And if that person is actually choosing it? I was born gay. I know I was born gay. Yeah. But what if someone chooses to be gay? Why is that wrong?
How is that affecting your straight neighbor? It's
not at all.
And the answer to your question is, of course, the natural answer is, well, it doesn't, because the privacy of your bedroom or whatever is the privacy of your bedroom. But just like abortion and the rights of choice, it all comes down to who can be in charge, who can have power, and who can make money off of it. That's the answer to your question. It's the same answer here.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Lara are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out television network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of